we go.
Well,
Look, there's the odd raindrop. There's the odd raindrop. How about that? Well, hello there, boys and girls, friends and neighbors. BP here, and CP. I got her with me today. She's in the old Dodge.
God help me.
Anyway, for some of you guys that are wondering, there you can see, that's how many K are on my truck. And I think I told you guys yesterday that I had to get a new hydraulic line for the one baler. We got that. It's on. It's not on, but it's home. But that was this morning, and right now it's like 1:15 in the afternoon. We had to do some other running around in the city. So we ended up getting a phone call, and here we are, heading her on down the road again. We're just on our way back into Regina with the Dodge and the big trailer. We got to load up, and now we're going to Gravelbourg. Remember last week I said I was supposed to go to Gravelbourg and then the load got canceled? Well, now she's back on, only this time we're picking it up in Regina, and we're going from Regina to Gravelbourg. So we're not in the field today. Anyway, at this point, that'll be a tomorrow.
Okay.
Unless the phone rings and it says we got to go on and haul again. So time will tell, right? There's a lot of day left today to find out if, Jesus, this road is rough. To find out if we're going to have to haul tomorrow. The phone can ring at any time, right? Big truck. He's on my side, so I better not go. He might take me out. So, here we are. Does this mean it's hammer time? It's hammer time, baby. Right? Hammer time?
We're in a Dodge.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're going hammer time in the Dodge. Because if it was a Ford, I'd still be back in the corner with a blown up engine.
At least my wheels don't fly off.
No, but I've had Fords. I've gone through 2 of them, and the engines blow up.
That's the operator.
It's the operator. I drive this thing the same way I drive the Fords.
No.
Yeah. I've pulled heavier loads. Here's one for you guys. You know, Ford did something right when they made their trucks. They circled the problem in the grille and the tailgate. You know where it says Ford? That big circle around it? There's your problem right there. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Well, it's 5 minutes to 3. We're all loaded up, and we just nicely left Anlin. And we got to work our way the hell out of this friggin' city so we can get down to Gravelbourg via Moose Jaw, and then south to Gravelbourg. So that's what's going on now. Anyway, we're going to be on the road for a little while today, so we'll talk to you guys later. Well, guys, we finally made it down to the job site and got unloaded. So they were happy to see their steel for the bridge railing. Sorry I didn't bring you along to unload that. We were down in a valley, and there was no place for me to even turn around. We had to come out a different way. So we were just taking some back roads to get back to the highway. Anyway, got a rain cloud that just went through, and now we're chasing it. So anyway, for now it's what, 5:41 right now. So basically 2.5, almost 3 hours back home. A good 2.5 anyways. So anyway, with that, I'll let you guys go and we'll catch you tomorrow. Well, good morning, friends and neighbors, boys and girls, all you wonderful people out there. BP back here. We got the old 780 here. And I don't know if you guys remember the yesterday or the other day I'd mentioned something that we blew a hydraulic or found a blown hydraulic line. So anyways, what was going on was, see this hydraulic line, and there's another one down here. Well, this one is for the pickup, hydraulic pickup on this baler. This one is for the tailgate, and there should be another one for the tailgate, but that sucker was rubbing on the edge of the steel here and created a friggin' hole. So we got the new one, which is right here. So we got to get him run from the tractor, zigzag around all the way through, back, it goes underneath here, and then comes around to right here, to this fitting right here. So let's get ourselves some rubber glubbies on. And there's a couple of holders that I kind of buggered up, hose clamp type holders to hold the steel all into the side of the unit right here. You see how that's twisted over like that? Well, we got to get that straightened out on these two guys. And then we're going to throw some rubber banding, old tire tube stuff around those hoses so it doesn't rub direct on the hose on that framework of the baler to create another hole. So I'm going to let you guys go as I get to her at straightening these, and then we'll bring you back once we got that hose installed. Alrighty guys, so we got our new hose on. It's this one right here. And then over here, I wrapped a old rubber inner tube. I cut it and put it on there. And yeah, normally when I got the hoses sucked up, it'll rub right there. I might have to put a little more on and get it all the way back to here, because you can see it's not. But anyways, baler's running. Obviously, probably wasn't the safest thing to be doing at that PTO shaft right there. I've got an uncle that lost both his arms in a PTO shaft. So here we're gonna, got a nasty hole in my oiling bottle. Let's turn her over, go like this. And I like to give them a good oil job on all my chains. She's nice and black there now. And that'll work its way in as it turns. You can throw a little bit on the inside, I suppose. There we go, like that. That'll keep them from getting too goddamn dry and make them last a lot longer. This baler does not have auto oilers on it. And that's the drive line right up there. This one's a little loose right now, but there's no tension. There's nothing in the chamber, so it'll be a little loose. But once she tensions up, that tightens up drastically. I could probably snug it up a little bit, but for right now, I ain't gonna worry too much about it. You can hear it, how it's starting to get quieter already, just from putting some oil on those chains. And yeah, it'll splatter some oil around on the side of the baler, and then the baler looks friggin' dirty all the time, but I'd rather have that then have to replace the friggin' chains because they get dried out. And you blow your chains up. Get the edges really good, where all the joiners are, and then work a little bit through the center. And as it's running like this, it'll work that oil in. We're not bailing obviously right now anyways. They got those ones. So there, she's all greased up, she's oiled up. And I'd say we're pretty much ready to rock and roll once we've got product that's ready to bail. And let me tell you guys, I know there's guys out there that say Hesston's the best and John Deere's the best and Vermeer's the best and so on and so forth, and Case is the best. Well, to be honest with y'all, Case doesn't actually have their own fucking baler. Just so everybody knows, old Straight Pipes over there and South Sask Farmer, both them guys, their hardcore balers are actually Hesston balers. And then if you go to the new RBX series Case, that's actually a New Holland baler. So the parts off of this baler will work on an RBX. So yeah, because at one time Hesston was making, or ACO was making the balers and hang equipment for Case. So like my 14-foot hay binds, if you had a 14-foot Case from the 90s, that would actually be, that Case hay bind would actually be exactly the same as that guy right there, or that one over there. They would be Hesston machines. And I don't think Case even has the new style of hay bind anymore, or disc bind. Now they just run with MacDons. As far as the cutting equipment goes, somebody out there I'm sure will correct me, but I know with the balers, this is how it is. I got a belt that I should relace. Should be coming pretty quick. There's one. And there's another one. It's really bad. So yeah, generally, I would have these hoses tied up a little tighter like this. So yeah, I'm gonna put another piece of rubber tubing on here, just where that friggin' hydraulic lines are rubbing on that edge. Anyway, we're gonna park this puppy and we're gonna hook up to that guy and we're gonna start doing some cutting today. We had a little bit of showers last night, but wasn't that big a deal. We'll come back to you guys in a minute or two. Alrighty, so the brown baler's over there. My old girl is hooked up and we did some lawn cutting. How's that sound? Biggest hay that I got is right in my own friggin' yard. At this point, next to the green feed anyways. There might be something coming up in the future for us. Hopefully it'll be this year, but I don't know. But anyway, I just ran the hay bine around the yard here and cut some of the bigger grass down, just like that. I'm not sure if we're gonna hit that grass behind the shop area where we were calving cows today, or if we're gonna hit the hay field. I'm gonna go in, have some lunch, discuss it with the wife, because she's a 50% partner in this operation, you know. She does half the work around here, sometimes more, especially in the fall and the winter when I'm not around, when I'm gone trucking. So she's doing a lot more than 50%. So I'll discuss it with her where she thinks we should start next, and we'll bring you guys back then. Well, we finally got out here, guys. We're doing our piece here right in the middle of the old fence line and the new fence line. There you can make out the new fence line. Any of you newcomers, you can scroll back in some of my videos and you'll see where it says pushing bush, and then how to build a 4-wire fence yourself. There's 4 parts to that series. We still haven't pulled out the old fence line yet. So, but once we get the grass cut down the side, then we can pull the wire off. It'll just be easier to roll it up versus, not that the grass is that heavy, but it'll be easier to roll it up with the grass cut versus the way it is right now, right? So there's the one cutting machine, and the wife was following me in tag team, but because I just got to go down to the end of the field and back, and then this piece is done. So she's hanging out, whoa, not the sky, way down there, waiting for me to get back, because I run the first pass always and she follows me then. But yeah, I think that fence looks pretty good, guys. You guys tell me, what do you think? Anyway, come back to you in a bit. Oakley dokley, guys. Well, if you can see that, it pretty much looks like crap, right? Here. Friggin' gopher holes and some badger hills. They're scattered all over the place. It's thin as hell. We'll try cutting the south half of this field. In the low spots, it's a little thicker with a little bit of sloughy type grass in it, but this old hay field, yeah. You can't even make out the goddamn swath behind me over here. It's pretty pathetic, I must say. It's really not worth cutting. I'm definitely wasting time out here, but with this really short and fine grass, this will make some dandy friggin' square bales if I can pick it up. That's a low spot with some sloughy type grass in it, barnyard grass and shit. But yeah, it's pretty bad, I must say. But what do? We'll play out here for a little bit here today, and when I say that's it, we're done, that's it for this field completely, because I'm not going to waste a shitload of time out here, that's for sure. And there's no point in trying to bounce from that little low spot and doing 6 swipes to this little low spot and doing 3 swipes and so on and so forth. Might as well just do a bunch of it all the way around and go from there. Yeah, the wife's machine has one sickle that's chipped off, and with this fine grass, it's not doing a full 100% cut. You can see the little strip it's leaving, but who the hell cares on this little shit? So, with that, guys, we're gonna play out here for a while, and then I see we got 3 calves that crawled through the fence, so we got to get them back on the right side. So we'll be chasing them little suckers around a little bit. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Give us the old thumbs up. There's the wife back there behind me in the other machine. I'm sure she would appreciate a thumbs up. Comment, subscribe. We're not going very fast, shit. We're only doing 3.6 to 3.7 miles an hour because this friggin' field is rough. But hey, she's 14, 15 years old and the gophers moved in. So, again, comment, subscribe. Don't worry about my big hair. It'll be getting chopped off soon enough. Tell your friends and neighbors to come on board. You can catch me at Brendan Pana on Facebook if you're looking for anything extra. And let's get her done. Talk to you guys later.